Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Chia here, back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was the Last Avenger. And before continuing this movie, I would like you to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And it's kind of my original idea and kind of unscripted movie as well. Heads up before starting the story. And without further ado, let's begin our story. Our story begins after Infinity War took place. It was already 5 years later since Infinity War happened. And only four of the Avengers were left alive. The rest of them, alongside half of the population of the world, were erased from existence by a tyrant named Thanos, who came from outer space alongside his armies of aliens and freaks who destroyed half of the population. In his quest to find the six stones that could do wonders, these were known as Affinity Stones, which are known as Power Stone, Space Stone, Time Stone, Reality Stone, Soul Stone, and Mind Stone. Once the Avengers saw that they already lost the battle, in their last ditch of efforts, Doctor Strange, as he was being erased, he created a spell and cast it upon Thanos and his army, creating a large black hole as it started to suck Thanos and his army into it. As Tony Stark made his way and advanced towards Thanos, or mainly towards his gauntlet which held the six stones, and ripped out Space and Time Stone, as Thanos cursed him and vowed that he would come back for the said stones, as the portal closed, and sucked away in it were Thanos and his army. As everyone disappeared, before Doctor Strange went, he said to protect the stone at all costs, because the rest of the galaxy's responsibility lies on their shoulders now, alongside their safety. Even if they lost theirs, there are still other species that are out there that needs their protection. They are now Avengers for not only the planet Earth, but for whole galaxy now. As alongside the Guardians of the Galaxy and half of the Avengers and human population were erased as Thanos snapped the Reality Stone into power. After ripping the two stones out, they were now standing in their Avengers Tower, mainly Tony's tower, as all of them looked old, way older than they were before, and had grim looks on their faces. "Are you sure this will work, Tony? It has to work. It is our only way to prevent Thanos from getting the stones again. Even we know that he's approaching and fast. Travis, how much time till Thanos and his army comes into Earth's atmosphere?" "Approx 10 hours, sir, at max." "Damn it, such little time," Clint said. "What are we going to do about that? We have to face him one way or another." "You're right, Natasha, we have to," said Captain Steve Rogers. "But before that, we have to get rid of stones, because we can't let Thanos get his hands on them. If he does, we know what he will do to the rest of the galaxy that is still intact." "I know. So what are you going to do?" "I contacted a monk. He will throw the stones alongside a capsule in which all of our powers and abilities are." "What do you mean, our powers and abilities, Tony?" "I mean, I still have the soldier serum, and I put it in an injection syringe that is injected straight through heart. In this," he moved his hand to his pocket and outputted a syringe which had the blue serum that Captain America was injected with to create him as a super soldier. "Are sure about this? It has to work. It is our only way. I even installed my Gen 6 Mark 8 in it with nanotech technology and how to create more nanotechs and more armors and more advanced armors as well in it. I installed them inside Travis alongside Natasha's training sessions and how to become an assassin and mind manipulator and information gatherer, in short a spy, and Clint how to become a archer as well." "Hey, I'm not an archer, you know. It's kind of disrespectful. I'm sorry, but that is how I would like to put it. Deal with it for now, Clint." Fine. Let's just get this over with. And I need your shield, because it is the only last vibranium left, because Wakanda was destroyed in the war as well, alongside all of its vibranium." "I know." As Captain America took out his shield and put it on the capsule that was large enough to store all of them. As then finally Tony put two stones that he grabbed from Thanos' gauntlet, Space and Time Stone, as he then installed a part of Jarvis' program in it as well, and closed the time capsule and put it in a rocket, just to be safe, because the rocket will launch once Tony's heart stopped to beat. As they prepared for Thanos to arrive. Link break. After 15 hours, they were now waiting in an opening field as they saw many of the airships approach planet Earth radius as they entered its atmosphere and landed in front of them. And out came Thanos, who was very angry at them. "Where are the stones?" Yeah, as Captain said, "You will not get your hands on them, Thanos, because we saw what you are going to do, and we will be damned if we let you do anything to the rest of the galaxy. Like you will be able to stop me. I have already erased the cause of problem, the root of it from your planet, and yet, instead of obeying me and following me, you kept getting in my way and standing in front of me, against me. Don't you see? It is the only way for all of us to live peacefully, by erasing half of us. By erasing half of us, our needs, our problems will be destroyed. We will live in peace. Your way of peace is over the deaths of millions. We cannot let you proceed any further. Then you shall fall," Thanos said as he extracted his giant blade from his back. "Charge!" he said as his army and the four of the last Earth's mightiest hero clashed with each other. As after many, many hours of battle, one by one, all of them fell, and lastly, Thanos' blade struck through Tony's heart straight as Tony was on his knees, and as he looked up at Thanos with smirk, "Why are you smiling, foolish human? You are about to die." This is very wrong, Thanos. You see? Either way, if we die or not, you will not get your hands on stone, as Thanos' eyes narrowed. "What you mean by that, human? Where are the stones?" he said. "Because I know what you're going to do. That is why I got rid of them." "Impossible. There is no way to destroy any stones. It is impossible. It cannot be done." "Who said about destroying? I just said I got rid of them." "Where are they?" "Over my dead body, I will tell you." "Fine. I'll do it myself. I'll find them on my own," Thanos said as he extracted his blade, as Tony laid on the ground, dead. "I hope whoever found this capsule have a good heart and will be able to stop Thanos once and for all. The responsibility of whole humanity, no, the whole galaxy rests upon his shoulder. Please stop him," Tony said before his eyes closed. Millions and millions light years away, on a planet similar to Earth, where Chakra resided. As there were 5 elemental nations inside it, as well. One of them known as Konohagakure no Sato, in which the said spaceship crashed, where Naruto was nearby it when it crashed. Naruto, being a curious kid, got near it because he was alone, an orphan, in this world. His parents were unknown, and his Gigi, who was the Hokage of the village, told him that they died protecting the village, fighting the Nine Tails. And Naruto was kicked out of the orphanage that day as well. It was his 5th birthday, October 10th. And Naruto was in the woods when this happened. After the crash, Naruto rushed towards it, because his curiosity got better of it. As he arrived there, he looked at it as it was a capsule inside a wreckage. "Huh? What is that?" Naruto said in an innocent voice as he got near it. Inside his mindscape, Kyuubi was feeling something as his eyes widened. "It can't be this power. It is so divine. I must warn this mortal, but how? Damn this accursed seal. This Ningen might get himself killed. And me as well. The power coming from that box is far beyond anything I have ever seen. It's not chakra, that's for sure, but whatever it is far above us, even me." Well, I guess I have to wait and see, QB said as it closed his eye. Outside the mindscape, Naruto got near it as he put his hand on the glowing box. As Travis appeared on the box's self. Hello there. Who are you and what is your name? Watashi wa namae wa Uzumaki Naruto. Ah, Japanese. Well, I have to convert myself into that. As Travis converted it as well. Konnichiwa. Namae wa Travis. Travis said as they started to converse in their language as well. Obviously, I cannot speak Japanese, so yeah, I'm going to converse in English as well. Sorry about that. Anyway, on to our story. What do you mean your name is Travis? Yes, I'm an artificial intelligence created by my master, which is known as Tony Stark, or was known as. Travis said, what can I do for you, Travis? Well, let me first scan you. Scanning, now. As Travis scanned Naruto. After scanning Naruto, using the time stone, he saw Naruto's future and saw that he will become a hero of this world. He will put everything above himself, his precious people, to protect them. And Travis chose him as the wielder of the two stones as well as the guardian of them, alongside the powers that he will bestow upon them. Naruto Uzumaki confirmed as the new owner of the capsule sent by Tony Stark, and my owner as well, registered now. Sir, would you like to step inside for a bit? This is going to hurt a little, but it will all feel good, and I will explain to you what I'm going to show you along the side as well. As Naruto stepped inside the capsule then, as the capsule door closed into a cylindrical form. As Naruto then screamed as some needle was injected into his backbone. As Naruto fell unconscious, as a helmet type thing came from outside of the capsule and onto his head as it viewed Naruto the memories of Thanos and memories of how Avengers fallen and how Avengers trained. And Naruto stayed inside the capsule for a month at max, training inside a month for 8 years alongside with Black Widow and Clint to become best archer alongside with best assassin as well. He also started to wield Captain America's shield as well. He started to train in Thor's powers, causing electricity to bolt around his body, and then finally creating his own armor inside with nanotech. After learning all of these abilities, after 1 month later, Naruto got out of the capsule as the capsule destroyed itself. When Naruto came out, he was wearing a black armor, similar to that of Iron Man's new suit that he wore in Endgame, but the difference was that it was all black with orange lining all over it. As Captain America's shield was tied to his back, and a bow was attached to his back as well, alongside the arrows on his hip. As Naruto then said, "Phew, this looks nice. Yes, Master Naruto, what are you going to do now?" Naruto then said, "We have to save and secure the stones first, because I know Thanos will be approaching. First, I have to create a barrier around this world, and have to contact Gigi for that." Naruto said as he started his thruster at 10% and launched it towards Konohagakure Nasato, where the third Hokage and his home resided. Link break inside Konohagakure Hokage office. Hiruzen Sarutobi was an old man, as he was the third Hokage of Konohagakure. His successor, Minato Namikaze, died at the battle against Kyubi no Kitsune in his last ditch to protect his village. He sacrificed himself, his family for it, and his son paid the price because he was targeted, bullied, and even abused by his saved people that he so thought highly of. They all trampled upon his last wish and tried to blame the kid for all the misery that fell upon them by the beast itself. And to top it all off, Naruto has been missing for 1 month. When he approached 2 weeks ago at the orphanage to look for Naruto, the orphanage matriarch was afraid because Naruto was nowhere to be found. And then Yamanaka Inuichi was called, and he saw through the matriarch's memories and saw that she has thrown Naruto 1 month ago. And at this, Hiruzen sent her to jail for 1 year, regardless of her protestings, but she was sent to jail. And Hiruzen caused all of his envoys to look for Naruto. He ordered them to, but not harm him. But after 1 month of doing so, he couldn't still track him, as he sighed in sitting in his office. He couldn't do even paperwork now. All of the atmosphere around him was gloomy, as he looked like he aged even more. I'm sorry, Minato. Kushina, I failed you even more. First I let your son being trampled upon by the village, and you're on your last wish. Now I even lost him, and I don't know even if he's alive or not. I'm sorry I wasn't able to fulfill my wishes to you. As then, from his ceiling came a black armed man. Who are you? What is your purpose of being here? Relax, chill, GG, it's me, Naruto said, in an animatronic voice somewhat. Naruto? Yeah, it's me, Naruto said as his whole suit turned into nanobots into a underarm garments, and his normal clothing and skin came to life. What was that? I will explain everything, Gigi, but you have to call for Shinobi Council as well to be present here, because it regards not only the safety of the village but the whole world. Heck, even half of the galaxy out there. As Hiruzen's eyes widened at this, as he called the meeting, reluctantly civilian councils also barged in alongside the elders, much to the Shinobi and Hokage's dismay. Why have this demon called a meeting? Oh, shush you. I don't even want to go there, so shut the hell up. What do you mean? You know what I exactly mean. I know about the demon inside of me. As everyone's eyes widened, as the Shinobi and Hokage gulped, Naruto, who told you about this? Heck, I met him face to face. By seeing yourself in the mirror, said a civilian. Yeah, tough luck. Let me tell you something. Ask you something. Have you seen the QB itself? Yes. He's standing in front of me. No, you're referring to me. I mean the original form of mine, Naruto said sarcastically. Yes, obviously, we have seen, said Elder Koharu. What does it look like? It's orange, and a fox-like with 9 tails and malicious red eyes. Do I have any of those features, except for these scratches that I have on my face since my birth? No, you don't, but it is a trick. We know of it. Aren't you shinobis of the village as well, elders? Yes, we are. And you can still use chakra, right? Yes, we can. Then why didn't you use it and tell if I have any genjutsu on? As the thought about it, why didn't they do it in the first place to check it out? And they reluctantly did. As after yelling Kai for 8 times, they came to a realization. You're not QB. You're just a jailer. But how? We thought that Minato was able to convert QB into a human form for us to kill. How is this possible? And who else does have golden hair and blue eyes? Aside from the Yamanaka clan, that is. Danzo then said, it was Minato Namikaze who had these features. And who was the last Uzumaki that was present in the village? It was the red-blooded habanero. It was Kushina Uzumaki, said Hamura. Right, there you have it. That's your answer, and confirmation that I'm a human being, and just a jailer, not the QB itself. Heck, the beast is even sealed inside a seal powered by Shinigami itself, meaning if it tried to break free from it, the soul of QB will be sent to Shinigami for all eternity, and you will lose a powerful weapon, as so you called me, Danzo. I know for sure, because I've seen through time stone. What is this time stone you talk about? Like I'm going to tell you, Danzo. Please, Hokage-sama, kick Danzo out. I'll tell you the rest of them. And all of them have to promise that they will not talk about this to anyone, even to Danzo, because he's a dangerous person and I don't like him, and he's an idiot. As everyone sweat dropped and reluctantly agreed at this. Okay, Naruto, you got your wish. Now tell us, what is this time stone? Well, to be exact, there are 6 stones that are made by gods that have powers beyond our belief. One of them is Power Stone, the other one is Space Stone, and the third one is Time Stone, fourth one is Reality Stone, fifth one is Soul Stone, and the sixth one is Mind Stone. Power Stone power is to able to destroy, while a whole civilization, let's just put it like that. Space Stone is power is generate wormholes from travel to distant places, even to galaxies. Time Stone is able to enter and manipulate and affect different timelines. Reality Stone is to turn anything you wish into a reality. Soul Stone is to manipulate one of souls into your own doings. Mind Stone is to corrupt the mind and destroy it. As everyone was gaping like a fish at this. And here in my hands are two stones, Space Stone and Time Stone. But why do you possess them? And how did you get them? These were sent to me by the one who lost their planet already and are probably dead, at the hands of a man who seeks them and wishes to destroy half of each population's life all across galaxy. And he's accomplished at half of it, and the half of it is still intact, and he still needs the 6 of them to be gathered for Power Stone to work to do that. So you have the Space and Time Stone. What are you going to do with it? We have to protect it at all costs, because that tyrant is coming here, as he showed them with the help of Travis, the picture of it. This is Thanos, and he will be coming to our world to destroy us and look for the stones. How is that possible? You see, he has the Soul Stone. Soul Stone also has ability to locate all of the other stones where it's resided. So my guess is that he will be able to locate the Space Stone alongside the Time Stone as well. I see. It is a grave news indeed, Naruto. So, what are we going to do? We have to train, GD. Train hard. So hard, I mean that we all will be joining levels by the age we reach at 15. This is quite the tough job for us, Naruto. You do know that every child has its own pace, but they will not wait for us. From what my assistant here, Travis, can tell. How many time has left since Thanos can come to our planet? Sir, approximately 5 years since Thanos can make his way here. See, we have only 5 years. You should be lucky he doesn't have the Time Stone to warp into our reality, or Space Stone as well. What are you going to do? With the help of Time Stone, we're going to slow down the time to reach it to 10 years. And we're going to train here. So, we should we inform the other nations as well? Hiruzen asked. Yes, we should, because all of them should know about this. So, suppose we win this war, as you say, Naruto, said Koharu, getting serious. Then what? We will have to put the stones back to their places, because it will cause imbalance for all stones to be in one place. And that is what Thanos wants, to cause imbalance in this universe and galaxies. He has already done so, but we will not let him finish what he started. As all of them nodded, and hence after a month, Hokage Summit was called in Ironland, where Naruto went alongside with Hiruzen and Jiraiya, who also came back. As the three of them made inside the Hokage Tower, all the rest of the occupants glared at Naruto. Is this the son of the Yellow Flash? Yes. Oniki clenched his fist. What is he doing here? I'm sorry, Tsuchikage-sama, for what my father did. As Tsuchikage disked at this and said, You don't have the right to say that. Why shouldn't I say sorry? Because I wasn't even involved. Heck, I wasn't even born at the time your father killed millions. And what did you do? You three, or your elders, killed my whole clan, the Uzumakis. I've seen what you did, all of you. How you killed off the Uzumakis by invading them, even raping the women that were there, alongside murdering the children. As the three of them gulped, it was our predecessors. We have nothing to do with it. My point exactly. It was my predecessor who done that. I have nothing to do with it. As all of them nodded reluctantly, fine, you win this time. But if you ever go against and follow the footsteps of your father, then we will put you down. You can try all you want, but I will not go down that easily. Naruto, we're here to not challenge others. We're here to make a peace treaty. Yes, like that will work. Hokage, said the Raikage. It has to, because the responsibility of this galaxy, not only the humanity, but the whole galaxy rests upon our shoulders now. We have to fight him. Who? Naruto then, with the help of Travis, projected a projector which shows Thanos and what he could do alongside his armies and what his goal was alongside the reality stones. All of them. As all of them gulped at the power the stones wielded, and how Thanos created destruction at masses by eradicating half of the species altogether from half of the galaxy, and they were afraid that Thanos was now coming for them. What are we going to do? With the help of Time Storm, I'm going to slow down the time for the whole world for 10 years. Making that best out of it, we should train as hard as we can. And hopefully, when the time comes, we'll be able to prevent a huge scale destruction on our side, and we'll be able to kill him, Thanos. Naruto said, as all of them nodded in seriousness. And hence, the training began for 10 hours. 10 years. After 10 years of training came to an end, Thanos alongside his army arrived. "Greetings, mortal," said his priest. "Hail before our king and kneel. Thanos is here, and will bestow upon you destruction by erasing half of your humanity. He will preserve peace in this land and will gather the 2 stones that you possess. Now hand him over the stones so he could bless you with the destruction." "Like we will do that," Naruto said as he charged, bearing his black armor at Thanos. As Thanos narrowed his eyes, "You again. Damn those pesky humans and their ways to corrupt others. I will erase you because you are the source of corrupting everyone." As the whole Shinobi Alliance clashed with Thanos and his army. The clash went on for what seemed like eons. They fought for 1 month without rest, casualty being made on both sides. But Thanos was losing, thankfully, because they had chakra. All of them did, and they were casting jutsus left and right, which were a pain in the ass for Thanos, as Naruto and Thanos were fighting. And Naruto could see that Thanos already had the other 4 stones. If I could just grab those 4 stones, I will be able to cast the same spell and erase Thanos alongside his army, Naruto thought to himself. And he said, "Travis, activate the Hulk Buster." As a black orb shot from outer space crashed on the earth, as parts started to fly in the air from it, and lashed itself onto Naruto, as Naruto turned into a Hulkbuster, Iron Man, and clashed with Thanos, punching him, as Thanos spit out a lot of blood, as he was pushed back by it. "You got new toys, but they will not stop me." "Oh, they will," as a giant hammer came crashing from the sky as well. "Looks like the Stormbreaker made it here, sir." Cursed Thor, because he threw the Stormbreaker so hard that it was revolving around in space looking for his new owner. "Guess it found me," Naruto said, as Naruto then wielded his Stormbreaker and cut through Thanos' head. But Thanos used Reality Stone and morphed into Elsewhere in his intact form. Lucky shot, but I still have the Reality Stone. You cannot do any damage to me. Space Stone now, Naruto said as he vanished with a blue flash and appeared behind Thanos as he shoved his blade straight through his gut that he got from his mother. As Thanos then snapped his finger, Reality Stone again, and morphed elsewhere. "I can do this for all eternity, but I will get these stones back." "Oh, you won't," Naruto said, as Naruto then used Time Stone. "Time Stone! Slow down the time!" As Thanos' eyes widened as the time slowed, as Naruto rushed with Space Stone help with a flash and appeared alongside Thanos. As Thanos' punch started to move towards him in a slow motion pace, Naruto detached the 4 stones from his gauntlet and put him on his goblet of his armor, and then snapped his finger and said, "This is for all of them. This is for the Avengers who have fallen at your hands. Now disappear," Naruto said as he snapped his finger, and Thanos alongside his army started to disappear into nothingness, as every one of them cheered that the biggest threat to all humanity has disappeared, but their cheering came to a halt as the stone started to have effect on Naruto. But then, out of nowhere, came the dead Kage alongside the one they feared the most, the Akatsuki and Madara Uchiha. Well, thanks for getting rid of that purple hair asshole. He was going to cause a lot of hurdles in my plans. Now that you have weakened, I can grab the Cube's Jinchuriki and fulfill my mission. As Kurama then said, Naruto, I know I've been mean to you for all those years, but please, form a bond with me, and together we will stop him. I've seen what you've been throughout your life, and I want to help you as a partner. What do you say? As Naruto smirked, why the hell not? It's good to have you on our side. Kurama, call me Kurama. Kurama, Naruto said as both of them fist bumped, as Naruto's body erupted in a chakra cloak. Or armor erupted in a chakra cloak, as linings of gold appeared on his black armor, as Naruto rushed towards Madara at blinding speeds and punched him in the face, which caused the sound barrier to be broken as Madara was sent miles away from the place, as Naruto then cast the reality stone again, and the rest of the Akatsuki alongside with the morphed Hokages disappeared into nothingness. Only Madara remained, but he had already gained enough of the chakra of Kyuubi after being hit by Naruto and absorbing the chakra punch from him to resurrect the Ten Tails, and hence the resurrection of the Ten Tails came to fruition, and Madara became the Jinchuriki of it. So Black Zetsu was destroyed, so there was no point in being Kaguya reviving again, as Madara was the final boss being there. After becoming the Jinchuriki of it, Madara's whole appearance changed. He wore white cloak with white hair and Rinnegan eyes, and a black staff and black pants, with black 10 orbs behind his back, as he was looking and laughing at the now shaken up and fearful Shinobi Alliance, as Naruto was huffing again, as he coughed a lot of blood. Damn it! The stones are poisoning my entire system. Naruto, hang on, because this will be our last attack. It has to work, Kurama said, as Naruto in Kurama avatar started to float in the air, as he then made two gigantic universal destruction Rasengans in his hand, one black and one white. As he threw them at Madara, Madara's eyes widened as the two balls of pure energy struck him. His half body was destroyed, and he coughed up a lot of blood as he laughed. I survived that, you bastard. I, Uchiha Madara, declare you the strongest, but that wasn't enough to kill me. Now, I will show you the true power of your creation, Madara said as with one single hand seal he created his Susanoo, and Susanoo made the hand seal as 8 meteors came from the outer space, giant enough to destroy the whole planet. Damn it, is he going to destroy the whole planet? Travis, call in all of the Mark 9s, alongside the rest of the Hulkbusters. And their target is to go straight through these meteors and destroy it as much as they can. Affirm, sir. As all of the robots that Naruto made, Iron Man robots, androids, or whatever you like to call them, suits, yes, they all came flying as they charged their center chest beams and launched them straight towards the now arriving giant meteors and destroyed them into bits. Like that is going to stop me. Then Madara made another hand seal, and a burning small form of sun came into their view. Damn it! What are we going to do now? I have to use the stones again. Reality stone. Change that big meteor ball of fire into nothingness as the meteor started to disappear as it never existed. As then he turned towards Madara, still using the stone's power as the stones glowed brightly. Soul Stone. Turn Madara into a good guy. His orders are to protect this world and humanity, and erase all the hatred and darkness inside his heart and replace it with goodness for all others. Like like Jiraiya Sensei, but not the perviness. The soul stone glowed white, and then his soul was pured, and then he used Mind Stone, locked this into his mind that he will never walk the path of evil again. Mind Stone, as the Mind Stone did so. And then Naruto said, Power Stone, Space Stone, Time Stone, Reality Stone, Soul Stone, Mind Stone, return to your original places, and then be sealed into these seals, forever to be sealed there, and none to be seeked again. Said Naruto ordered the stones, as the stones glowed, obeying his orders, as they disappeared into a bright light and scattered all over the universe once again. As Naruto breathed heavily, as his comrades and half the Shinobi Alliance made their way towards him, Hiruzen Sarutobi, or much younger version of him, was there. Naruto, my boy, are you okay? It's done, Gigi. Everyone is safe. Now the world is at peace, just like Jiraiya Sensei wanted. Tell him that I fulfilled his wishes. I think it's time for me to go. No, Naruto. No. Not like this. As the Edo Tensei Minato, alongside with everyone who arrived at the battlefield, made their way towards the fallen comrade, or what was left of him, as Naruto's body started to disappear into ashes. Don't be sad, GT. Just live your life to the fullest. And promise me to protect everything. And forgive Madara. I have cleared his mind from the darkness. And I made sure that his soul was pure. And he is a good guy now. And he's under Konoha. And under Shinobi Alliance as well. As Madara made his way towards Sandam and bowed. I apologize for my action. What is your order, Sandam-sama? Leave for now. We will talk later. Go to Konoha and rest. Hi. As Madara disappeared via Sunshin, as Naruto laid there, as he closed his eyes. Mother, father, I'm coming to meet you. As Naruto was surrounded by darkness, but then he was engulfed in lightning, Naruto opened his eyes, as he saw he was being hugged. Eh? Where am I? As Kushin and Minato cried, looking at him. You have grown well, Naruto. You followed our path and saved everyone, even at the cost of your life. You truly are a hero. Yes, Naruto, your father and mother are right, said another voice as I looked back and saw each and every one of the Avengers standing there, smiling at him. As Naruto's eyes went, you guys are... Yes, we know, Naruto. As Thor came near him, my friend, you wielded the Stormbreaker like it belongs to you. Good to know. It brings back a lot of memories. I wish I could have gone for the head. Yes, we all wish. Thor. Hey, come on, Loki, don't get on me like that. Brother, you are really foolish. I sometimes regret being your brother. Thor said as he had a dark cloud on his head, as everyone laughed at this. As Steve Rogers and Tony Stark made his way towards Naruto, as both of them put a hand on each of his shoulder. Thank you. Because of your services, Thanos and his armies are forever destroyed, erased, and the whole stones are returned back to their original places. And the rest of the galaxy is safe finally. As Doctor Strange made his way towards him, thank you for returning the stones back to their original place. Because this is where they belong. The world is at balance, I can feel it. So, what now? Naruto said, as the Sage of the Six Paths appeared. Now you go back and live your life. But what do you mean? I died, didn't I? As all of the comrades of his, or Avengers, and his parents smiled at him. No, Naruto, you're too young to die. And heck, you still have to fulfill your dream, and my dream as well, to become a Hokage. And promise me, Naruto, his father said, don't die too young. Okay? I'll try, father. I'll try. It was nice meeting you all, Naruto said, as he closed his eyes again. As he started to open his eyes reluctantly, he saw that he was inside a hospital room, still bandaged up all over his body. As he groaned, as he looked towards the side and saw that the Sandam was there. Hello, Naruto. How are you feeling? I was informed by my Anbu Inu over here that you woke, or starting to woke, so I came here to meet you. Just feeling a little tired, GD. I need a little bit of water, Naruto said in a gruff voice. Here, Naruto, drink it. Naruto, after drinking the water, said, So, did we won the war? Not only that, Naruto. We also won a lot of alliances. What about Madara? He's helping a lot of the villagers out there. He's traveling to redeem himself from his evil deeds. You cleared his soul, heart, and all out of his darkness. And now he's a good guy, pure to the soul. He doesn't like killing anymore. He gives even his opponents, the dreadful one of them, a chance to redeem themselves. But if they don't, then he has to put them down. Does he kill them? Naruto asked. No. But put them down, I mean put them to eternal sleep using his Sharingan in a comatose state, and then hand them over to the prison where they live the rest of their lives in a sleep. I guess that is a kind of good way to deal with them and not kill them. Yes, it is. So, am I free to join the duty of ninjas? No, Naruto. Actually, you can't join the duties now. What? What do you mean? I mean, you're injured, so you can't, and I'm not the Hokage anymore. What? But who is then? Who else then? Tsunade Senju? You mean Granny? Yeah. Oi, brat. You know, you have to stop calling me that. I would have bonked your head, but you're still too damn injured, Tsunade said, entering. Sorry about that, Granny. I guess old habits die hard. Oh, if you're wondering why Tsunade is here, the rest of the story went as in canon, but the only difference was that they had to train for 5 years and 10 years time capsule inside it for Thanos to come. And that's what they did. And on his other side, he saw that his teammate suddenly appeared, which was none other than Sasuke. Dope. Don't go ahead and get yourself killed. Teme, I didn't want to see your face, and I don't want to hear your nagging the first thing I woke up. Hey, that reminds me, how long have I been asleep? For 6 months, Naruto. You have been in a death-like state for 6 months. I see, Naruto said. So when I'm free to go? After I'm done checking, you are free to leave. Link break. After 1 hour, Naruto was walking outside as he was starving and wanted to go and grab some Ichiraku ramen. As he started to walk into the city bazaar, he was afraid and what might people think of him now? But he was confused now because people, instead of looking at him with hate and disgust and sneer at him, they were smiling at him and giving him respect and even bowing at him and even saying hello and apologizing to him as well along the way who have hurt him in the past. As he got near Ichiraku Ramen, he encountered all of his classmates there. Hey guys, what are you doing here? Hey Naruto, you're discharged over here. I guess it means that you're well and good now and getting ready to become a shinobi again. Yeah, you bet. But Bachan said I have to rest for 2 months straight before I do any kind of the ninja work, you know. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah, bummer, Kiba said, as Akamaru arfed in agreement. Well, come on in. Sasuke informed us that you will be heading this way, so we arranged a party for you here. Kiba, you don't have to tell him that. Oh, sorry. Akamaru whined at his owner, at his stupidity. But reluctantly, Naruto went inside, as he was greeted by all of his comrades, and they partied and stayed there for what seemed like a whole night. As next morning Naruto woke up, he still couldn't remember what happened, as they were even drinking that night. As Naruto woke up, he felt burden on his body. What is that? As Naruto turned around to saw a naked Hinata lying near him. Hinata? As he started to quietly get up, another arm came around on his other side. As Naruto was frozen still, as he looked to the other side and saw that it was Ino. Ino? As this caused both of the girls to get up, as both of them smiled and hugged Naruto on each of the shoulder. Last night was amazing, Naruto. How did this happen? Don't tell me you don't remember. Well, I kind of got drunk and that is what I remember. Note to ourselves, never get Naruto-kun drunk again. Kun? Wait, what is going on here? Well, we confessed both of our love for you at yesterday's party, and you agreed to date both of us and even marry us. See these rings? You even bought them from a street merchant and proposed to us, and we agreed. Hey, come on! I was drunk. You mean you're not going to marry us, Naruto? Both of girls started to have tears in their eyes. Naruto, being the kind-hearted guy he was, couldn't see the woman crying and said, "Okay, okay, I will marry you. Geez, stop crying now." As both of them smirked at each other, they knew how to keep Naruto under their fingers. So yeah, they were happy now, and they both formed an alliance as well with each other that they will share Naruto, but only to themselves. And hence came to the end and conclusion of our tale of Naruto Uzumaki, the last Avenger and hero and guardian of the all galaxy, to which the even Infinity Stones obeyed. I hope you like this story, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace.